We had spoken a little about open-eyed meditation. We'll try to do a little of open-eyed meditation. Actually, we keep on doing it in a way. Like when we are absorbed in a particular thought, or we are thinking intensely of a particular thought, our eyes may be open, but there's a kind of a faraway look in your eyes. The person knows that you are not here. So, but in if you want to do it the yogic way, there are three kind of stages. We'll go through there. First is, we keep our eyes open, but we are more aware of our breath. Why breath? Specifically the heart or the chest going up and down. It's simple, it's a question of diverting your attention. Your eyes are open, it's like you're traveling somewhere, sitting down in a subway, and you're just diverting your attention to a particular thing. There are two ways. One is you become aware of any part of the body, but it's better to become aware of your breath or your chest going up and down. That. The second is, since it's difficult to have that just awareness of a chest moving in a breath, it can be done. It's better to harmonize the rhythm of your breath with the name of God. Okay? So, your breath, you come away, you're breathing. It's either Ramakrishna or Jesus Christ or Holy Mother. What happens is, your attention now is kind of diverted here. Simple. Your eyes are open, you're seeing things, but you're aware of your breathing, and with your breath, you are repeating a mantra. A third method is, since it is difficult to visualize, there are some people who are good at visualization. There are some people who are good at words. They can verbalize thoughts also. There are some people who can picturize thoughts. There are two types of people. The ideal will be like, yes, you can bring into words or verbalize thoughts as well as visualize it. Creative people can do these things put together. What we generally can do is, as we are becoming aware of a breath, say, and you are harmonizing this with the mantra or the name of God, you can visualize that figure first. Suppose your eyes are fixed on a spot on the floor. Okay, you can visualize that form, say, of Ramakrishna's face, or Holy Mother's face, or Jesus Christ's face, where your eyes are kind of looking at. It's called superimposition, adhyas. So you superimpose the picture of the deity like outside. Yeah. You are seeing that particular place. So I'm looking at this. I can visualize the form of Ramakrishna here on this. People will be saying he's staring at that, the head of the mic. Actually, I'm not. I'm looking at Ramakrishna. And through practice, the visualization becomes so strong, the mic becomes secondary. It becomes, you are aware, like when you are looking at things from here, you are aware of the things at the periphery, you know. Yeah. But it's not drawing your attention. You are aware. So similarly, when you're looking at the mic becomes secondary, kind of a peripheral. And the deity becomes central. That's the idea. You can take any object. This is the step towards internal visualization. Our eyes are open and we can visualize any deity. Suppose you want to visualize Kali. Yeah, you can do it inside. But do it inside? Yeah, you can actually. Because thoughts can be kind of picturized inside. It does not matter if it is outside on the body or inside. It's just that your attention now is kind of leaning more towards this visualization than on the external things. Your eyes may be looking around, but you are actually looking at, say, the face of Kali or Durga or Holy Mother, whatever. So you are seeing it here. This is more powerful. And it can be used especially when, like, you're traveling or sitting down waiting for somebody or doing nothing. What do I do now? You're bored with reading a book. And if I close my eyes, my mind is so restless. Yeah, kind of at times when you feel your mind is very restless, open your eyes. Open your eyes and do this type of meditation. Okay. So we can start a little practice. Okay. Yes. We can go as we proceed. We'll go and see how well you can do it. This takes a little practice to get you into that mood. We generally, like I said, we all do it. Suppose I'm thinking of a problem or thinking of somebody or thinking of what's going to happen, and I'm walking and I'm oblivious to many things around, almost everything. Those thoughts are keeping on churning around in my head. Maybe I'm mumbling also something. People might look at me, oh, what's that? These thoughts, internal thoughts, are so intense, they have grabbed all my attention. The external has kind of become secondary. I'm aware in a kind of a generalized way, so I may not trip and fall down a manhole or something like that. So that's sorry. That's the only thing. The brain can break itself into two types of awareness: external and internal. As we proceed, as Swami Vivekananda says, there is something called the reflexive power that's developed through meditation. It's like we all have it. We are sitting here, but a part of my mind can see me sitting down as if I'm standing away from me and watching me. We all can do it. See? When you go home, you try it out, don't worry. That's that reflexive power of attention. It can detach itself from what you are and attach itself to that particular thought. So right now I can, in my mind, I can see myself sitting down. Yeah, at least the front part, at least. Yeah, I can visualize it as if I'm a detached witness. So open-eyed meditation will give you this kind of power. You will be doing everything, even answering a phone call, but your mind will be absorbed in a particular. You can do two things at a time. Yeah. In fact, there's one incident in Swami Vivekananda's life when he was very little. He was in school, in the class, and he was, very restless and naughty also. So he was making fun with his friends in the back rows. And the teacher was disturbed. Then who's that talking there behind? So all his friends said, he's that Naren, Swami Vivekananda. Tell me what I was teaching. And he repeated verbatim what the teacher was teaching. But the teacher said, but weren't you the one who was talking and making a disturbance? Yes. He admitted yes. Later on he said, I, as it were, can divide my mind into two. I can play mischief, at the same time listen to what the teacher is teaching. That was it. So it's not a kind of a uniqueness. It's there in everyone. But with him, he kind of developed it tremendously. So we also can do it. So we'll try it out now. Okay, don't close your eyes. Since it's open eyes meditation, you don't need to close your eyes. Yeah, just sit down straight and just relax. Okay. Take a point somewhere outside you. Just look at it. Become aware of the chest heaving up and down. Just pay attention to the breath inside your chest. Focus all your attention on the breath. Now use any word or mantra that will harmonize with your breath. Like Ram, Krishna. be completely relaxed. Your attention is on the breath in your chest. And you're repeating a word you like. The next step is, on that spot which you have fixed your eyes upon, your attention upon, try to visualize any form of the deity you like, or just a face. On that very spot, try to see the face of Holy Mother, say. Now remove that picture of Holy Mother from that spot and try to see Holy Mother within you. Try to see Holy Mother's face, a smile. Okay, stop visualization, become aware of your breath. Please just become aware of your breath. Now let's snap out of it. After a little practice, you can even look at moving objects. So you can move your head around, you can move your eyes around, but the object inside will remain kind of still, steady. This comes to practice. In fact, one very senior monk was telling another friend of mine, monk, like when he used to walk down the streets, this meditations had become so intense, the open-eyed meditation, that he used to move like a kind of an automaton. Like suppose he's walking down a road, he was moved like an automaton. His thoughts were kind of inside. Then he got, say, suppose I stumble and fall down. He never stumbled and fell down, but then we can do it in stages. That while walking, you don't need to. But then the principle is the same. Like you can do open-eyed meditation while you're sitting. You can, as you develop, you can do open-eyed meditation when you're even walking. What's wrong? Whenever you can keep your eyes open. So this develops the power of insight also. A tremendous power of insight develops. And you will see you can understand things, sense things as it were. Even after a few months of practice, things will come to you like a flash. Just that. You might have, I never thought about it, but it came. This is the first sign that the practice is going correctly. That insights level, or what you say as intuition, it comes. And that is the kind of greatest gain. A person may be sitting and talking with you, but then suddenly you get an insight this person is not sincere. You can see it. Of course, you can see it in the tone of the voice and everything else. There are these micro, you can say, expressions that you can catch. But immediately it comes to your flesh. This person is telling a lie, or not sincere, or something else. Or this person is sincere, or he's not lying, or she's not lying, something like that. It's unerring. The insight's always unerring. So this practice develops this kind of insight. Later on, like I said, that reflexive power develops so much, you can pay attention 2 ways. Is that possible? In split brain subjects, when due to some epilepsy or something like that, the corpus callosum is kind of cut. The nerves, the surgeons cut it. And so you have 2 hemispheres. That is, one person has 2 brains. Since there's no connection between this and this, all these. So consciousness develops in 2 streams. Yeah, this has been experimented and found out. It's established. Even without cutting those nerves, you can develop consciousness in 2 streams. That's what I want to mean. Slowly, those streams of consciousness can override your normal way of seeing and listening and thinking. It's not just there are 2 persons inside, there is only 1 person, but that person can divide his or her mind into 2. Yeah. So, all the best. Keep on practicing. It's a little difficult in the initial days. But this can be supplementary to the other practices. Like you're sitting down in a subway or in a car, and at least don't do it when you're driving now. Later on you can do it. So sitting down kind of as a passenger seat, what do you do? What do you look at? You've seen the same things over and again, yet your attention goes, and it's not being drawn to anything particular, just looking around. It's a waste of mental energy. Simple. So we would like you during that time to utilize that mental energy to focus. It is kind of bigger. Instead of looking deadpan at things. Sri Ramakrishna gives the example also of when a hen is hatching her eggs, sitting down, but there's a faraway look in the eyes. Eyes are open for any kind of predator who comes to break the eggs or kind of snatch the eggs or something like that. The hen is sitting down, but there's a faraway look in the eyes. That is what you will get later on. Then they'll say, oh, this person is meditating.